Today marks the beginning of a new series here on this channel, a series that I'm calling, at least for now, Poetry Proliferation. I have been reading and reciting cowboy poetry almost every Thursday. I'm going to continue that, but I'm going to add some other poems that are not necessarily cowboy poems or poetry from and about the American West. These will be poems for an occasion, just a wide mix of poetry, a poetry proliferation. On July 4th of this year, America celebrates the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And so I wanted to do a series of poems about America, poems that celebrate America and push America to stretch to become better. I'm starting today this series with a poem from Lawrence Ferlinghetti. Lawrence Ferlinghetti lived from 1919 to 2021. Yes, he was 101 years old when he passed away. He is famous both as a poet and as the founder of City Lights bookstore in San Francisco. City Lights was not only a bookstore, but it was also a gathering place for poets. It was also a press where works that could not be published in the mainstream found a publisher and found an audience. Ferlinghetti was known as someone who would push against the status quo, somebody who believed art belonged to everyone, not just the elite and educated and rich, but to everyone. He was part of the Beat generation, along with poets like Allen Ginsberg and William Burroughs, Jack Kerouac, Dan DePrima. His poems were meant to engage readers of the time. He used a lot of American idioms. He imitated the rhythms of jazz music. And his most famous collection came in 1958. It's called A Coney Island of the Mind. And that's where we're going to start today. This is a poem from that collection. It's called I Am Waiting. Hello, my fellow readers. My name is Greg. This is Ghost Readers in the Sky. I Am Waiting by Lawrence Ferlinghetti. I am waiting for my case to come up, and I am waiting for a rebirth of wonder, and I am waiting for someone to really discover America and wail. And I am waiting for the discovery of a new symbolic Western frontier. And I am waiting for the American eagle to really spread its wings and straighten up and fly right. I am waiting for the age of anxiety to drop dead. I am waiting for the war to be fought, which will make the world safe for anarchy. And I am waiting for the final withering away of all governments. And I am perpetually awaiting a rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the second coming. I am waiting for a religious revival to sweep through the state of Arizona. And I am waiting for the grapes of wrath to be stored. And I am waiting to see God on television, piped into church altars, if only they can find the right channel to tune in on. And I am waiting for the Last Supper to be served again with a strange new appetizer. And I am perpetually awaiting the rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for my number to be called. I am waiting for the Salvation Army to take over. And I am waiting for the meek to be blessed and inherit the earth without taxes. I am waiting for forests and animals to reclaim the earth as theirs. And I am waiting for a way to be devised to destroy all nationalisms without killing anybody. And I am waiting for linnets and planets to fall like rain. And I am waiting for lovers and weepers to lie down together again in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the great divide to be crossed. And I am anxiously awaiting for the secret of eternal life to be discovered by an obscure general practitioner. And I am waiting for the storms of life to be over. And I am waiting to set sail for happiness. And I am waiting for a reconstructed Mayflower to reach America with its picture story and TV rights sold in advance to the natives. And I am waiting for the lost music to sound again in the lost continent in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the day that maketh all things clear, and I am waiting retribution for what America did to Tom Sawyer. And I am waiting for Alice in Wonderland to retransmit to me her total dream of innocence. And I am waiting for Child Roland to come to the final darkest tower. And I am waiting for Aphrodite to grow live arms at a final disarmament conference in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting to get some imitations of immortality by recollecting my early childhood. I'm waiting for the green mornings to come again. Youth's dumb green fields come back again. And I am waiting for some strains of unpremeditated art to shake my typewriter. And I am waiting to write the great indelible poem. I am waiting for the long-lost careless rapture. And I am perpetually waiting for the fleeing lovers on the Grecian urn to catch each other up and embrace. And I am awaiting perpetually and forever a renaissance of wonder.
Yippee-yi-yi.